Hey everybody, what's going on? It's me, Joe, and my wonderful wife,
Mary.
Mary, and we have decided to talk about our weekend. We just got back from KetopaLOUza in Louisville, Kentucky, and we had a wonderful time.
It's amazing.
The whole thing was put on by Autumn Does Keto. Watch Autumn Keto. Why do I keep messing this up? Watch Autumn
It's
Keto.
okay.
Whack.
It's whack.
And it was a wonderful time. She went through so much to give us so much.
It was
and
amazing.
we took away so much. So we're just going to kind of go through our weekend and things that we can remember.
We're
talk
winging
about.
it.
Yeah, we're totally winging it here. And there's a lot of people we met. If we forget you, just know that we are still affected by you.
Yes, we
Good or bad?
apologize. We apologize. Well, there was 320 people
Yes.
there this year.
And that's amazing.
That's awesome.
And there was 320 people who got full of bacon. So imagine how much bacon there had to be there.
That's a lot of bacon.
All right, so we'll start with our trip. Let's see. We left Friday morning, right?
Yeah, we left Friday.
Friday morning, early morning. We had about a 5-hour trip, including some stops
It was very nice.
for breaks.
Very good.
Beautiful day, beautiful weather, good trip. Nothing bad happened. No accidents.
Well, yeah, I prayed.
A lot of cops out there, but we happened to dodge all of them.
Jesus.
And we just had a good time. We got there. Once we got into the city, we almost got in 2 accidents immediately because I am not a city driver.
No, we're country folks.
And this cargo van just decided he was going to go and went right out in front of us. It was insane.
I don't think they care about our drive, though.
No. Why not?
I don't know, but the Galt House is beautiful.
Maybe they're happy we're safe. Yes.
The Galt House.
The Galt
is
House
beautiful.
Hotel we stayed at.
Very nice.
Right by the river, right by the Ohio River. It was awesome view.
It's beautiful.
We were on the 19th floor, which was crazy, being that high. I think that might be like, aside from, I don't know, one of the highest hotels I've ever stayed in.
I'm just okay.
But we got there, got parked and everything, walked up, and we were like the first people in line. We thought we would get there early and there'd be a bunch of people. And so we were kind of nervous at first.
Yeah.
I was, at least. I was like, man, there's nobody here. And then a couple people showed up we started talking to. I offered to share the bench I was sitting on. I offered to steal the bench and move it for him. And then we saw Danny. Danny was the first person I saw that I recognized.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And he had his I Eat Meat shirt on. So I was like, oh, that's definitely him.
Yeah, Danny was the first
Yep.
person that I was like, I know you.
Oh.
I know you.
Oh.
Because of his Eat Meat.
Yeah. And then, so we waited in line. We were really quick in line. People started showing up like crazy. We got signed up. We went in.
And we started playing games.
And we started playing games. They had all kinds of games. They had Uno, Skip-Bo, a whole bunch of card games. Now, if you guys know me, you know I'm a gamer. When
They don't know you. You're on my channel.
When I heard game night, I'm like, oh, game night. So, like, I brought my Magic the Gathering cards. I brought my Lorcana cards. A bunch of different trading card games. Just thinking maybe somebody was as nerdy as I was.
There was.
I was wrong. I am the biggest
Surprise.
nerd. No bigger nerd than this guy in the entire room. So that was fun. And then
We met so many people there.
Oh my gosh, it was awesome. We met, the first person that we really started talking to was Michelle.
I believe so.
Michelle came over and introduced herself to us. She actually traveled without her family, like
By herself. She traveled on a plane even.
Yes.
I mean, I know she's a grown woman, obviously. But still,
Yes,
by
that was
herself.
insane.
I'm like, you're here by yourself? That's brave, for one thing.
Yes.
And it was her first KetopaLOUza, as it was our first KetopaLOUza.
Yes, our first time.
But to be, wow.
This was our first
She's a rock
actual
star.
keto convention. We did the meetup with Dawn.
Dawn and Mike from
Yes.
Don Does Keto.
Don Does Keto. Check them out.
The
There's
Keto,
there's our
Ohio.
first plug. But yeah, we went to theirs, and that's kind of how we got all set up with wanting to do this. Was
Wait a
we
minute.
had my wife had such a good time at Keto Ohio
Me.
that she wanted more. There.
Yeah, thank you.
She wanted more community.
I like community.
And so we...
Because we're the only ones that does this in our family, because according to
I think-
everybody else, we're going to have heart attacks and die.
Yes. And then we saw... I think it was Two Crazy Ketos were talking about the KetopaLOUza.
Yeah, that's where I heard, and then they were, they had the link on their bio.
And so as soon as she saw that they were talking about it, and, you know, we realized it wasn't that far away, we just instantly booked tickets.
Yeah, and it was easy.
So we got there. Then
Game night.
some of our friends started showing up that we actually knew. So that was awesome.
Which is James and Emily.
Yep, James and Emily over at Ready Set Keto.
Yeah, and then obviously Dawn and Mike,
Dawn
which
and Mike
we already
were there,
talked about.
Which they actually arrived on Thursday night.
And then Dustin
Yep,
from
and Dustin,
Keto Simple.
Simple. I really, oh my gosh, never mind. I started getting emotional. I really feel like I really grew close with him this weekend.
Who, Dustin?
Yes, I liked him a lot.
And the one that was with him,
Adam?
Adam.
Yes, over at Keto on the Couch? No, wait. Keto Couch Potato.
Yeah, Keto Couch Potato.
I'm still trying to put all of these people together because there is so many people.
We met so many people. Jen Delaney.
You got a Callie coming up on you.
Oh, I got a cat.
Hello, Callie.
And then Lindsay,
Yes.
which is
Lindsay
hilarious.
Murphy. Oh, yes, she is great. And all of these people have wonderful stories about, like, life-changing.
And they're down to earth.
Yes.
Oh, and Chris and Miriam?
Yes, the creators of Keto Chow, Chris and Miriam Bear.
Very down to earth.
We had this one moment. Well, we'll get there. We're still on Friday. So we played game night, and then we went to, after game night, there was a fajita bar with homemade, like, fresh pork rinds.
Oh,
And-
the pork rinds.
Oh my gosh, they were fresh pork rinds, like, still steaming. Amazing.
They were good.
And they had a
Fabulous.
fajita bar. There was fajita meat, and was there sour cream? I don't know. I don't like sour cream.
Yeah, there was sour cream because I had sour
And there
cream.
was corn stuff and the verde sauce, which you liked the green sauce.
I never had that before, at least that I know of.
But it was really good, and there was enough for everybody, and everybody was satisfied. And then we did some Name That Tune. We ended up being on a team with our friends that we met at Keto Ohio, which was Peter and Hanya.
Tanya?
And they brought their daughter with them for the weekend.
Yeah,
So we
they're
played
so
the
nice.
Name That Tune. They are the
They're
sweetest
so
people.
nice. I love them.
And we found out on Sunday we got these sweet first place ribbons.
Cha-ching! And we were named Burt Reynolds hairpiece.
Burt Reynolds Hairpiece, which was the name of one of my old Name That Tune teams. So it was cool to do that throwback and confuse people at the same time.
Yeah. So then we did all that.
Yep,
and then,
that was Friday night, and then we went to the hotel, in which I slept really bad because it was a small bed. And
No, you slept good the
Oh,
first
the fir-
night.
yeah, the first
I
night I
slept
slept really good, actually,
terrible.
yeah.
I was just so jacked up to meet everybody.
Yes.
Because 2KK was starting first.
yes, Saturday
And-
morning.
Even though I liked the other speakers, they were going to be the ones I really wanted to see.
And this one was very excited because there was a Starbucks in the
Oh,
hotel.
yeah, Starbucks. It's
In
coffee.
the hotel.
In the hotel, yes. Love that.
Wait, did you met Joe and Rachel Friday night, right?
No. I
That was
met them Saturday.
No, because Saturday was when they spoke early in the morning.
Yeah, I know. Was it Friday?
It must have been. It had to have been Friday because they were there for the Name That Tune.
Oh, that's right.
right, so Friday.
It was Friday.
Flashback to Friday.
I made a fool of myself.
Mary, she likes to think she made a fool of herself.
I made a fool of myself.
She got very emotional when she met Rachel.
Well, because Rachel is like a
And-
rock star to me.
Yes.
Because they're on my TV they're on our TV all the time.
And it's not like meeting a rock star like if you met Bruce Springsteen. I don't know if you're
Oh
talking
my
about-
gosh, I'd be
I
like,
don't know
yeah,
why I
how
thought
you
it.
doing?
But like, this is somebody who's
Anybody
famous.
No, it's not just that.
And they've had such an effect on your life.
Yeah, it's everybody on YouTube, even though they're normal people or everyday people, they impact my life so much that. And then when she came over to me, because she was always so busy, I wanted to go over and say hi, but instead I just went back because you don't want to overwhelm
Yeah,
people.
it
And
was very-
everyone wants to see them.
Yeah, so she was like backing up.
So
to,
I was backing up, just drinking my coffee.
And then Rachel started backing up for some reason.
And then she
and then
turned
she turned
around.
and looked right at Mary.
Oh my
She's
gosh,
like,
she's like, hi!
oh, just. And,
How are you?
and-
What's your name?
okay,
and I'm just
okay,
like,
okay, you're yelling really loud there. Jeez.
sorry.
And then she just.
I went in the fetal position and started bawling.
Oh man, it's
And
just.
then he cried.
I cry.
'Cause I
You guys
cried.
will learn that my emotions are very affected by hers. So if she starts crying, I start crying. That's just kind of what happens.
Yeah.
So that was very exciting.
But she gave me a hug.
But then Name That Tune was super fun
Yeah, that was super
that
fun.
night. And so I think everybody had a good time. There didn't seem like there was too many sad
I don't
people
care if
there.
he was a loser. Everyone's singing was fantastic.
Oh yeah, they would do the song and then everybody would sing the song afterward.
Everybody, it's so weird because knowing now that there was like 320 people there, it was like you knew every single person even though you didn't know every single person. Everyone was
Yes.
smiling,
Yeah.
happy.
You
It
made
was
friends.
like-
If you weren't making friends, then you were actively trying not to make
It was
friends.
like you were all best friends.
It was a family reunion. I mean, that's what even says it on the
I know,
shirt.
and everybody says
It
that
even says it right here. A keto family reunion. And
until
that's what it was.
you go and you're like, everyone treated you. It didn't matter
No.
what size you was, how tall you were, rich, poor. Who cares?
Now I've been going
Who
to I've been
cares?
going to conventions for different things my entire life, and I've never felt as welcome as I had in that room.
I don't think one person felt unwelcome. I don't see how you could.
Unwelcome.
Unwelcome. I mean, everybody was talking,
So, Saturday
telling
morning.
stories.
Saturday morning. What did we do Saturday morning? Well, she got up, super excited about the Starbucks in the hotel.
Yeah, it was Joe and Rachel.
Joe and Rachel kicked off
Mhm.
everything.
Yeah. I have the list. What happened to the list?
Oh, I don't know.
I took the list down.
Well, this is terrible news. We've lost the list.
We've lost the list.
LOL. Loss of list.
I can't find the list.
But we'll talk about the ones we enjoyed and the ones
Well,
we
that
missed
sounds
because it took us so long to go to lunch. Well, I missed. Okay, I don't know a lot of the people's names. I have a thing where if somebody started their presentation, I can't walk in. Like whenever whoever went after Joe and Rachel, which knocked it out of the park. They're wonderful.
It was Dr. Boz, I believe, because we stayed for
No,
her.
we came back in time for Dr. Boz. That was after lunch, I believe. We don't know. It's just a
No.
hodgepodge of things.
I don't think so.
But I left my drink in there, and we were out there talking, and the next group started, and I was like, oh no, I'm so thirsty.
After Dr. Boz, we had a break.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Boz, for giving us a short half-hour break. But I think
I don't know. This is going to sound terrible to say.
Here it goes. She's
And I
sounding terrible.
apologize
Don't do it.
to the speakers.
Don't say it.
But I can see, unless it's really specific of someone I wanted to see, I can watch them and know exactly, like James from Ready, Set, Keto says, I can watch them on YouTube and know what they're going to say. I wanted to do more of a friendship
Yes, we spent.
as far as people.
We spent a lot of time bonding with people rather than listening
We
to
spent
the
a lot of
speakers.
time bonding with Emily and James and Noah. I love Noah.
Noah, who's messaged me several times since I've started.
That is hilarious. We love Noah. He is such a great young man. And
Oh,
then
yes.
Don and Mike, we talk to them a lot. And Lindsay, which she is so funny.
Oh.
And if we didn't miss that one speaker, which I don't know who, I think it was Dr. Lowry. We
Yes.
missed him. But if we didn't miss him, guess what we wouldn't have been able to do?
Play Duck, Duck, Goose.
Exactly.
All right,
We played
so-
Duck Duck Goose
so we're
with
sitting
Chris
there.
and
We've
Joe,
Chris.
Lindsay,
Well, it started-
James,
it's-
Emily, Noah, you, me, the guy with energy,
Jonathan Shane.
Shane.
Well, it started with Joe
And Chris were sitting
and Chris were sitting,
in the middle of the room.
Yes.
In the other room that they have.
and there was a couple people that were just standing.
Which was,
You,
me and James and Emily.
yes, we're standing.
Noah.
So I started.
Oh, and Jackie.
Yes.
Jackie was there.
So I started
From
just
Jackie's
dragging,
keto journey.
I just started dragging chairs over, and throwing them behind people's
so,
legs.
So we ended up with a circle.
So we ended up in a circle with like, I don't know, 12 or 13 people.
Love Jackie too.
And then Lindsay thought it'd be funny and just got up and went like duck, 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 and
Yeah.
walked around.
Lindsay
and
started
said
it.
Goose, and then
It was on.
it just turned into duck,
I
duck,
hope that
goose.
footage that they
Oh yes.
tried to get would come out.
Yes, I recommend going over to Lindsay Murphy's YouTube channel just to see if that video, because she tags Jonathan with the duck, duck, goose, and
He's a runner.
he's holding her camera
running.
and just
chasing.
takes off chasing after her. I want to see that video.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
But yeah, Jonathan was also, he is young
And fast.
and he's a genius. He
And then you
created-
took the
Let's
chair.
talk about Jonathan. He's the sweet boy. What did he made? The not Omega Reds. Omega Red sounds like a Marvel character.
He is a very
Never
nice
mind.
person.
Omega Red is a Marvel character.
Very nice person.
What's the reds that he makes? I can't remember. Go check him out. KetoRoad.com. He told me that when we were on the mile 4.5 mile walk.
He is amazing. What a nice
He
man.
makes a drink for like working out, like a post
A
workout,
post-workout
and,
and
a
then
pre-workout.
a pre-workout, yeah.
But he curates all of this stuff himself and weighs up all of the stuff himself and tries it all himself and records all the effects it has on him before he sends it away to like be produced.
I don't know. It must work because the way he was running around a circle
Oh
with
my
Duck Duck
gosh.
Goose was
But,
crazy.
yes,
it was like
he-
Sonic the Hedgehog.
And he is so down to earth, and he is so young, and he's so smart.
Didn't Lindsay tap you and you're the one that took the chair?
Yeah, and
he
then-
took the chair. So when she ran around, he couldn't. And then you ran around the room.
Oh no, that was with James.
Was that
That I
with
took the
James
chair.
that you took
yeah,
the
because
chair?
the other chair was sitting beside me.
Oh, you and Lindsay looked like
Lindsay
you were.
chased me across the room. She
Yeah.
cheated. Let's be honest.
She
You go around the circle, not through the circle.
Oh, she ran around the room.
But yeah, that was super fun. And then
That
we
was
went
fun.
to eat at.
That Brazilian steakhouse.
Yeah, did we have lunch that day, or did we just snack out of our keto bag?
No, I think we fasted a good bit.
I snacked out of my keto bag quite
I mean,
a bit. We also had
I think we fasted. I fasted a good bit.
Let me think about
Only
this.
because I was so busy talking. What do you think about?
Yeah, I think I ate some goodies out of my goodie bag, but I think we went like the entire day without eating.
I know we did because by the time we got to the Brazilian steakhouse, which was our first time,
It was the hungers.
I
And,
think then people wanted me to leave because I was
we
just
just kept
sitting.
eating and eating and eating.
And then finally the waitress comes and she says, "Is there any specific cut you're looking for?" Kind of like, so you can leave?
Yeah, what can we give you to make you leave? That was funny.
Because I can eat a lot.
But that place was good. That place was really good.
Even with no teeth.
When they started clearing out and they were making better rounds with, I wouldn't go there on a Friday or a Saturday
What
night.
was that place called? Braziros?
I would never go there on a Saturday night ever again.
Look, Michelle, talking about Michelle, she's messaging me. I asked her if she made it home. See, this is the thing. I had never met Michelle before. I messaged her to ask if she got home safely.
Yeah.
That's the kind
Did
of
she?
friendships you make.
Check that message, did she?
Well, did she? Let's see, Michelle. Did you? She said yes, thank you.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna say awesome.
Awesome like a possum. But, okay, so, yeah, so then Saturday we didn't eat till that dinner. Enjoy the speakers. Oh, they had the stores. The stores were open Saturday.
Yeah.
We were second in line for the vendors.
For butterscotch.
And it's all because this one here, this sweet, sweet woman who woke up at like 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I think I was
to
up
get
at 5.
Starbucks. And to get in line, we were second in line because she wanted the butterscotch keto chow.
I was going to order some, but I knew he was going to KetopaLOUza, and I thought, oh, I hope Chris brings some of the butterscotch, but I only got 5, but that's okay.
So, Chris, thank you.
It's delicious.
It was so good.
Oh, my goodness,
just
if
kidding.
you
I
like
don't like
butterscotch.
butterscotch.
Oh, I love butterscotch.
I can agree that it tastes like butterscotch because I thought it tasted awful because I don't like butterscotch.
Yeah, you don't like butterscotch.
So, yeah, we picked that up. We picked up some of the
Keto
brains.
Which
She's on day 2 of that.
I'm
so
only day
we
2,
have nothing on that right now.
so
He
I have
said
nothing on that.
he usually takes like the 3rd day you'll start to be able to notice the effects.
It tastes really good,
He
though.
says the effects are happening now, but you really don't notice it until you get
I used it in my coffee as a coffee creamer.
yes. And
So that
it's
was
amazing
good.
how easy it mixes in.
I got a huzzah shirt
Huzzah.
since I'm in Dr. Barry's tribe.
Yes. And
Which
Dr.
I got a
Barry,
picture with
let's take a
him.
second. Yeah, she got a picture with Dr. Barry. The one thing I liked about this is a lot of the conventions I've ever gone to is if, hey, you have this person that's speaking, they show up, if they're supposed to be speaking at 7,
They're out.
you see them at 6:50, they start speaking at 7, and if they're speaking for an hour, at 8:05, they're out the door.
Yeah, they're out.
We saw most
Everyone-
of the speakers the entire time we were there either just walk in the conference hall or taking
Everybody.
pictures or shaking hands or
Kim,
Dr. Barry signing books and just walking around shaking people's
Kim
hands.
Howerton, and I just had her name in my head and it just went away.
I don't know. Okay, don't know.
I'll think about it.
I know who you're talking about. The girl who was much smaller than I thought she was going to be. That one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't remember her name. I'm not as familiar with a lot of these people as she is. I'm learning. I'm getting better, which is awesome. But I definitely, while you check out who you're checking out, I'm definitely heading over to Adam and Dustin because they're my friends.
Well, I
now.
already follow everybody.
Well, you're so much better than me. But anyway, so yes, we had speakers. We bought the stuff that we wanted. You picked up your shirt. We picked up the keto chow. We loaded up. You got put on the list for the new stuff from Jonathan. And that was Saturday. Sunday, we had a 4.5... Maria Emmerich.
Sorry.
Yes.
Squirrel.
They can't say that. Shh, the Diesel's sleeping.
Oh, that's right. Maria Emmerich. Lord have mercy.
But we saw them like walking around and communicating and just talking to people and listening to stories and telling stories. I mean, I never thought that I would go to a convention and be able to like sit in a, let alone sit in a circle with the speakers and the people putting on the event, but to be playing stinking duck duck goose with them.
You know, that's the one thing that just shocked me is they're so down to earth.
Yes. And that's awesome.
I mean, Chris and Miriam are just regular people, believe it or not.
Chris is amazing.
Miriam is so
Miriam,
adorable.
I don't think I saw her the entire time without a smile
I
on her
did.
face.
I was stopped.
No, I mean, I don't think I saw her without a smile on her face.
She smiled. They both smiled the
Like,
whole time.
ridiculous. They're ridiculous.
Everybody
people.
did. Dr.
What
Barry talked to, I think, everyone.
What is in that keto chow?
Oh, I love my keto chow. I love it even more because they're so sweet.
That's true. Like whenever you're behind a product and the people that are doing the
Right?
product are just like
If you're
so amazing.
a jerk, I don't care how much I like your product, I'm not buying your
Yep.
product.
Yeah, you could throw your product out the window.
That's right.
Right out the window.
Because we ain't
What if you're
having it.
What if you're selling windows?
Ooh, well, you're going to be cold.
Can't throw a
In
window
the
out.
winter.
Can't throw a window out the window. But anyway, so Sunday we woke up. We did the 4.5. They had a
4.2.
1 mile walk, a 3 mile walk, or a 4.5 mile walk.
Yeah.
We opted to do the 4.5 mile walk
Because we're insane.
because
We're crazy.
yes, there was a fair amount of people. She said there was 320 people at the conference,
How many do you
and
think
I would
was at the
say
walk?
we probably had about
100?
roughly 100. And I can imagine if you've done the walk before, not waking up to get out in 40 degrees and do the walk.
It actually didn't feel that bad, though. I didn't think.
Like weather-wise, no.
Yeah,
like,
weather-wise,
I
I
wore
was
a
really-
jacket. I wore my vest and I took it off real
But
quick.
I was kind of jogging, too, so I got hot real
she
quick.
went crazy. I tried to live stream the entire walk.
I left him.
Like an hour and a half of live streaming this walk. I get back and I open up my Twitch to look at it, and it's 2 3-minute videos.
And you think it's because of the music on the bridge.
And I think it's because the music on the bridge caused a copyright thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gone now. I can't recover it.
I'm so sad for you.
So, well, I'm just sad that I spent, I spent so much time that my arm was actually sore from holding the camera up. And I had an interview with Jonathan, and
That's so sad.
I had a thing with Rachel where she was jumping and they were all swinging their towels and rejoicing. I was like, oh, that's gonna be nice. I'll make a clip out of that, and it's all gone. It's all gone.
Oh, we also met Partners in Ketosis, too.
Yes, Partners in Ketosis. They gave us. Oh, and
They're really,
Yes.
she is adorable.
they're both wonderful people.
I
And-
think everybody's adorable. I'm a
and
mama
I want to try
type.
that. I want to try that one drink that he
I
was
want to
drinking.
mommy everybody. I want to be your mama. Except for you. I want to be your mama.
That's fair. But oh yeah, they gave us.
They gave you what? There are so
Okay,
many
okay.
people that have YouTube and content
These
that it's
awesome-
amazing.
glow in the dark bracelets.
Partners in Ketosis.
And I was watching videos of them earlier, and on the way to the trip, they made dehydrated ribeyes for their snacks there.
I wish we could have
They-
been in that car.
They went and bought entire, the thin cut ribeyes from Aldi, and dehydrated the entire thing.
I
4 pounds. Oh
Did you
my
see
gosh.
the fat on them? That's heaven.
But so that was awesome. So then we went on the walk. We went to a brunch which had all kinds of bacon.
Bacon.
And eggs.
I can't eat
And
eggs.
they were good eggs. And sorry, they were really good
That
eggs.
makes me sad.
We'll talk about eggs a little bit later in the video. Jump ahead for more egg talk. But they had what's the flour? No.
The
rice. the
cauliflower rice with sausage and
and
peppers was
peppers.
delicious, and I'm making that for breakfast sometime because I never thought to do that.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was almost like one of those. What are they?
It was delicious.
Potatoes O'Brien.
Yes,
It's kind of like that.
it was good.
Just no potatoes
That's
or
very
no
good.
Brian.
Then we pretty much just chilled out and gave away prizes.
They gave out the awards, which my wife here won a basket of goodies. Which if you just click on the other video, come on now. She's only got 2 videos on this channel so
I got
far.
my caramel
You'll be able to find
macchiato.
it. And all kinds of good stuff in there.
It's really good. It's phenomenal.
And then ba-ba-ba-da-da.
Phenomenal.
And then everybody else, we said our goodbyes, and I made the mistake.
Phenomenal.
I made the mistake of booking an extra night
Yes.
whenever I booked the room.
But it was a great mistake.
So we decided just to stay Sunday night
Mm-hmm.
and then leave Monday morning, which I felt kind of bad because
Why?
Michelle wanted to have dinner with us, and she told us about it at like 2:00. And,
I was so hungry
and
because
she's like, "Well, what time?" And she's like, "Oh, we're meeting at 7." And I'm like, "Babe, I'm sorry. I can't wait till 7:00."
no, I think I was more that way because
And
you
she's
at
like-
least had the eggs and stuff,
Yeah.
but I just had a little thing of cauliflower.
So we went to
So I was hungry.
TGI Fridays, which was recommended by James, I think, was the one that said they went to TGI Fridays the evening before when
Did
we
they?
went to the Braceros.
Braceros was really good.
Yes. So we went to TGI Fridays, had a good time. Recommend the dry rub on the salmon and steak.
It was very good. That's Michelle again, but that's okay.
But,
Michelle!
but it was really good. And then we woke up and came home this morning. And
It was good.
saints be praised, we were safe again on the trip. Oh, and we stopped at Jungle Gyms on the way home and picked up, like,
Because Emily has
So
me hooked
much.
on porking good pork
we picked up
rinds.
so many pork rinds, it was ridiculous.
Because if nobody knew, I don't have bottom teeth. Because I had some issues. And I still don't have, my dentures are wrong. So anyhow, she gives me these porking good pork rinds and they just melted in my mouth and I'm like, yes, we must go.
So we went.
So we went and got some porking good pork rinds. Thank you, Emily. Oh, and then she got us hooked on the Snapple. The sugar-free
sugar-free
Snapple.
Snapple apple. We got addicted to it. We learned a lot of good things.
Your biggest takeaway, though, is what? I say just community.
Oh, I was gonna
Seriously.
say,
I know people say community, but for me, just the friendships.
Yeah, definitely not the banana fudge.
Oh my goodness, the fudge. My cheesecake.
Oh my gosh,
Raspberry
God, yeah.
cheesecake, keto chow. It's
Somebody
made
made
with
keto
keto
chow
chow. I
fudge.
gotta find this recipe.
Oh, it was so good.
I'm gonna be in trouble though.
My key
you have to hide
takeaway
it.
is just the fact that.
Let's be honest. He didn't want to
stop.
go.
I'm starting to get emotional again. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm not doing it.
Cry. I
I'm
cried
not
in front of
doing this.
everybody at
No, I'm not doing
KetopaLOUza.
this. I just never felt so like I belong somewhere. For,
Yeah.
just in general.
If our world was like the 320 people that was in that room, we would have a much better place.
And much less bacon.
That would probably be true. Eat all the bacon. But yeah, it was fantastic. I would encourage anyone when them tickets go up for next year, hashtag, it's going to be hashtag KetopaLOUza 2024.
It's an asterisk.
No, it's not. It's hashtag.
Autumn, if you're listening,
Autumn,
thank you,
you made us feel welcome.
for holding this event.
It's got to
I-
be so much. I couldn't
I-
imagine. It's like planning a wedding every year.
I really wanted to get up and talk at the end. But I knew
You
that
was going to cry.
I knew I was just gonna bawl like an idiot, and I was being funny the whole weekend, so I can't be
Now, wait a minute.
that
You
guy.
just told everyone when I cried, I didn't look like an idiot.
Well, no, but I would look like an idiot. Come on now. You didn't choose to stand up in front of everybody and get emotional. You just got emotional.
Oh, well.
We'll cut this part out so nobody sees it. But
It was great.
yes, it was awesome.
We love everybody.
I just want to do this like every month now.
I miss everybody already.
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
Miss you.
Yeah, if you're watching this and I met you over the weekend, just
We
know
miss
that I
you.
miss you.
I miss you, Jackie. That's the first time I ever
Jackie's
really
awesome.
got to talk to Jackie, and she's amazing.
I didn't
love her.
realize that Jen Delaney didn't live up here. And that makes me sad too.
Yeah, kind of like Dustin and all them
Well,
living
Dustin's
in...
an honorary Ohioan now, to me.
Well, him and
They-
Jackie
they were
and
like-
what's his... And,
They were like, we're getting a picture of all the Ohio people. And I was like, all right, only if Dustin can be in it. And they're like, Ohio, Joe.
but know, can't we adopt them in?
They're like, if we adopt him, we have to adopt everybody. And I was like, that's true.
No, we
So
don't.
let's just adopt everybody.
No, we don't have to adopt everybody.
Hey, we need more people in our family. No, but we're going to shorten this up now. But that was our weekend. My key takeaway is just everybody's awesome.
Everybody is awesome.
I've never been on a diet where...
Well, it's not a diet.
I know.
It's a lifestyle.
I don't see why she interrupts me. I've never been on a diet where people are like, hey, and that's the thing about it being a lifestyle is, like, they don't care about just getting your money until you realize
But
it
it's
doesn't
you don't
work.
even. No one's getting our money
Well, I mean,
except
like,
for.
well, like the Keto Chow, like Joe and Rachel. They're not like, hey, you bought the stuff, now let's
Move along.
let's
Oh,
get-
you mean
let's
like
let
Chris
the-
and Miriam?
yeah, like, oh man, yeah. Let's let the cash
Like you-
check before you
yeah.
realize that what we're doing is not working.
Every single
Like-
person that was selling anything there wasn't like, okay, you bought my product, now go along. I ain't going to talk to
Yeah,
you now
they sit
because
there
you
and
already.
talk to you and want to know. They want to know your story that brought you to their table, and that's awesome.
I'll do an update on the keto brains.
Okay.
It's delicious. I really like the taste, but haven't noticed anything yet. But I was only on the second day, so.
But
We'll
no,
see.
overall, recommend. If you can find two people who would recommend you to KetopaLOUza next year, if there is one, which
Yeah.
we're hoping, that would be us two.
Look
Just
at our
ask
face.
us. We'll tell you anything you want to know. And if you live around here and you'd like to go next year and there is one, let us know because for a small fee, we'll take you with us.
For a small fee.
Fine, for a large fee, we'll take you
Pay
with
us in steak
and steak.
or bacon. I'll take bacon.
There we go. But do you have anything else you'd like to say, my love?
No, we probably talked and rambled too much.
Yes, everybody's.
This was off the cuff.
If anybody's watching this right here,
We're sorry.
we're sorry. You're the true heroes. And like I said, this is our first like actual recording something, so we'll try to make it better in the future.
You said future. He's forcing me to do this, you know.
I am.
He is.
All right, we love you guys. Thank you so much, and we will hopefully see you guys soon. Okay, you got anything?
No, goodbye.
Bye.
Love you.